Welcome to your first unit in technology called iMake. The driving questions for this unit are: what are the areas of study within technology? How do I see myself as a designer at Newington College? How might we create signage light boxes that represent our interests in technology? The outcomes that we're working towards while we're doing this unit is just looking at the design process. So design, communicate and evaluate innovative ideas and creative solutions to problems. The second one is to plan and manage the production of design solutions. The third one is to select and safely apply a broad range of tools, materials, processes in the production of quality projects. And the fourth one is just explain how people in technology related professions contribute to our society now and into the future. So the description of the task, it's an introductory unit where you guys are going to be developing skills. So it's a fairly structured unit. You'll explore various contexts within technology syllabus, and then you need to try and find one that resonates with you. So an example of that would be, I really enjoy building things. So I might really like the idea of the timber component. Other people might really enjoy cooking and working with food. So they might actually like the idea of food technology and those types of areas. Other people might really enjoy digital design and coding, and so they might really like the digital technologies. It's about understanding all of the subject areas that technology offer, and then what you like to, where your interests lie within that. From that, the students, you guys are then going to create a light box. So you've got your design studio or your restaurant or whatever the case is, and you're going to actually create a little light box that's going to show, it's going to represent who you are as a designer in your chosen field. With that, you're going to create a design folio using PowerPoint, and that's just going to capture all the quality learning and things that you develop over the journey of the process. When we design projects, we use a little, I guess it's like a little table or a bar graph called a Gantt chart. And here's the Gantt chart for our particular project. So we've got some milestones. In this area here, we've got the design process. So to start off with, we need to identify and define what the challenge is or what the project is. Then we need to do some research and planning. Then we need to implement and produce our project. And then we're going to test it and evaluate it. And so you can see along here, we've got, these are the tasks or the milestones. Up across the top here, we've got the weeks that the project's going to make, and the little shaded area represents, with good planning, weeks 1 and 2 we're going to be doing a bit of identifying and defining. 3 and 4 we're going to be doing research and planning. Weeks 5 to 9 is going to be the implementing and producing, so I guess the construction of the building phase. Week 10 is the testing and evaluation, and you can see here with the drawing folio, we're going to be doing skills-based activity all the way through the 10 weeks of the particular unit. We've got a folio set up, so creating a PowerPoint, your OneDrive, we're going to have a technology folder, and you're going to name the document your name, iMake, and you need to begin with a title page. And it's really, really important that you add all your work to the folio for assessment. The next part of the notification, we've got the challenge here, so design and manufacture a prototype LED light box, which could be used as signage for your own design studio or restaurant or whatever the case is that you decide to do. So the task details, so using Canvas, we've got the iMake modules for resources that will keep you on track in terms of deadlines. The unit's broken into 4 critical parts of the design process and your drawing skills component. So when designing, smart designers ask a lot of questions to find the answers and to challenge their assumptions. So assumptions are things that we just believe are true. And so quite often as a designer, it's nice to pose questions just to challenge whether or not your assumptions are accurate. So the first little part of the project is identifying, defining. And so you'll work through this list here, and there'll be more detailed video about this later. We have got the researching and planning, so a list of questions. Then we've got our producing and implementing, and then testing and evaluating. Just scrolling through the rest of our notification here, we've got our drawing skills component. So at the beginning of each lesson, during the identifying, defining, researching and planning phases of the design process, you'll work quietly completing the drawings for assessment. So there'll be Canvas modules that'll guide you through the development of your visual communication skills. Any incomplete drawings will be finished up for homework. You need to capture each one of these drawings to create the drawings in a portfolio using PowerPoint, and then you just save them as a PDF for submission. We'll go through how to do that. Here's a little list of drawings that we need to complete that you'll do for assessment.